what you can do to use these tools, the second thing that you can do to create even stronger connections is to invest in positive micro moves. Now, if you don't know what a micro move is, or if you just want a definition, I'll give you one. A micro move, and you'll see this on the next slide, it is a small action or behavior that seems inconsequential in the moment, but significantly affects how we relate to one another. These small actions make a huge difference in a time like this. So an example of this, I was talking to someone and she was starting a new project on her team. And so her boss contacted the local bakery and sent a muffin and an orange juice from the local bakery to Karen, to my friend, so that she had some fuel to start her new project. So that's a really unique kind of micro move. Another one that's very, very simple is writing handwritten letters. I know that snail mail is maybe that if this is possible for you to do snail mail, getting a letter that's handwritten feels really, really good. It means that someone took extra time out of their day to find an envelope, to find a stamp, to find letters in their house, to write something to you. And this can be saying, thank you for doing what you're doing. Thank you for showing up and being there for me. Or it can just say like, this is a funny story I thought I'd share. This is some artwork my kid made for you. Maybe you want it. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can use this that creates those connections. Another simple micro move is turning on your video when you're having conversations with people. It's a really small thing, but it's saying, you know, I want you to see me so that we can connect even more deeply. One other one that I will share and that I would love to hear more from you is acknowledging just what everyone is experiencing right now, especially in your industry. I think of some of the moments where I have felt most grounded, where I have felt most calm, and it's when I've been in my head about something, and then someone, an old coworker, a friend who's a meeting or an event planner, someone in my professional network, they send me a quick message and they say, hey, I've been thinking about you. How are you? And then it just opens up this wonderful conversation. Going out of your way to make those connections, to connect with people, to connect with clients, to connect with vendors, to just say, how are you? Makes a really, really huge difference, especially with the people that you're working with. So now I would really love to hear from you some of the things that you are doing. So if you can type into a chat any examples of micro moves that you have experienced, and then we can take a look at what some of those are. And Lisa, I can open up the chat and see these now if it's working for you. And one other one that I'll share too, just as an idea, as you're typing all of these in, I was talking to someone about this in the industry, and he's like, you know what? A micro move to me is someone going out of their way to celebrate small wins, okay? Because a win before would have been, we just signed a contract, we landed at a date, this is when it's happening, this is when we're going to start working on it. Like that was the win. Now it's a win if we go 3 hours and we don't get a phone call with a fire to put out or a sad message. Now we celebrate when someone calls and has a date in mind. So it's like finding those different little moments to celebrate and taking action to do that for yourself and your team. And as I look at some of these other things that are coming into chat right now, I love this. We had a tea party where we all wore hats, cool hats. I love that one. I hope you also had like little tea cakes too. That would be my addition to it. I love that so much. Electronic greeting cards, FaceTime Fridays. Someone sent you flowers, virtual spa party. There's so much creativity in all of this. Thank you so much for sharing them. I hope everyone keeps sharing these so you can learn from each other. Clearly, there's just so many different things that you can do. And, you know, like the little, I know some people are writing in about Starbucks gift cards and just $5. I mean, that kind of stuff makes a huge, huge difference because it says, I'm thinking of you, right? That's awesome.